real proud of these young men. For them to finish this grind of a regular season in the conference 17-1 is quite an accomplishment. When we had 2 NBA guys last year and we won the league, but we finished 16-2. It's hard. You know, you go 9 times on the road and play a true round robin, but with the help of the gentleman to my right, Landry, and I guess Shaq's coming in here in a second. I mean, we're so crisp offensively. We got a lot of good looks. We scored 86 points, and that's a good number for us with our defense and rebounding.
Do you kind of feel like, despite what you guys have accomplished the last couple of years as a program, there's still something for you to prove coming into a game like this and moving forward?
Yeah, just because of kind of the scrutiny we've been under all year with the NCAA tournament doubts and are we a tournament team and this and that. So we wanted to go out and leave no doubt. I mean, you can't take a conference championship away from us. Whatever the tournament committee thinks about that. We just wanted to go and control what we can control, win as many games as we can, and continue to prove people wrong that we are a good team and we can accomplish a lot.
Greg, you talk a lot about defense in your career. That's kind of how you're known. Do you have many better offensive teams than that? Are you surprised that it's developed into this formidable offense?
The answer is no, I haven't. Excuse me. I think this may be my best offensive team, Bob, in 19 years. And the reason for that is we have so many different weapons at any given time on the floor. I mean, tonight it was Landry and Shaq going for 23 and 20. Between the two of them, they're 17 for 24 from the field. And then at the end of the game, just to make sure we don't forget about him, Connor Frankamp comes in and just throws a couple daggers and the game's over. There was still some doubt there, and they had made a couple nice runs in the second half, and they went to a run and jump at some point, and it reminded me of the shot that Farouk Manesh made against Kansas. It wasn't that dramatic, but to me, when Deshaun beat the double team, found Connor, I think took one dribble and just pulled from the right wing and stroked it, the game was over. And then he, for good measure, he just does it one more time. So it's we got a lot of weapons, and Darrell Willis can really score the ball. Deshaun comes in and knocks down a couple of threes, 3 for 4. I mean, 3 for 4 in 14 minutes, and looked very confident in doing so. So I think that because we can strike you from so many different ways and so many different talented players that can create their own shot and create for others. All that being said, how we shoot the ball and the numbers, 54%, 42 from 3. I mean, the numbers have been off the chain recently with the way we're shooting it. We have 20 assists and 5 turnovers, so we're very unselfish to boot.
I know, like Landry said, you can't control what happens from here on, whether you get the tournament or not. It's capping the season off like you have the last couple of months, I guess. And then today, winning the conference title, share a nice notch on your resume.
Without a doubt. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time. I'm as proud of this team in the regular season that they've had as any team I've had. And that, again, we had a couple of losses early, especially. And at that time, he wasn't even on the ball. He was playing off the ball. And speaking of Landry, and we had Deshaun playing some point, and then Connor was playing some point. And I knew ultimately Landry was going to be able to do it. We just had to get the mindset right and eliminate the freshman mistakes. But I mean, tonight he goes 5 assists, 0 turnovers, and Connor's 5 assists, 0 turnovers. So 10 to 0. I mean, that's an infinite assist to turnover ratio with no turnovers. So I'm very pleased with the way we've developed as a team, and the defense has gotten considerably better since our summer tour. But the offense is just it's lethal. It really is. It's so many guys that can hurt you.
Back to my second part of that question, did you see this being this kind of meaningful offense?
Well, Bob, I said early in the year, if you'll go back, I think I said early in the year that I believed that this team was going to be better than last year's team offensively. I don't know if I said it was going to be my best. I probably would not go that far with the hyperbole, but I did say that we could score the basketball very, very easily, very well. A lot of different guys that can do it. And what I love is with with the talent that's obvious that you see out there, still they're unselfish. You know, Landry leads us in minutes with 26 minutes a game. If you extend his numbers to, let's say he plays another 8 minutes a game. He's probably got the best scoring average and assist. He probably already has the best assist ratio in the league. I mean, he's a tremendous player, and I think he's an all-conference player. I think we have 2 or 3 all-conference players for sure, and Shaq Morris may be one of them. If you extend his minutes to more like 35, which a lot of guys in this league have to play, the beauty that we have is we don't have to do that, and hopefully that'll pay off next week in a 3-day tournament.
Expectations of what the program has done the last couple of years, help you guys keep your faith going forward?
We didn't want to be that team that was seen as, you know, the team to fall off and the decline of Wichita State and this and that. So we just tried getting back to what everything this program was built on, which is, you know, getting tougher, defending better, you know, being smarter, doing all the little things like that that have gotten this program to where it's at. And we just didn't simply want to be that team that was the team that fell off.
Hey, Greg, what's the difficulty or challenge of Landry running the team, but also being one of the main scorers? It seems like that's two different
Well,
things.
you know, you've watched us for 10 years, Paul. I love my guards to be able to score. I mean, a point guard to me is an extension of the coaching staff on the floor, which Landry is. He's very cerebral. He communicates beautifully with the coaching staff and his teammates. Plays great defense. He takes care of the ball, and what I mean by that is you don't throw atomic bombs and let the other team lay it in or dunk it with no defense. We had that happen today, but it wasn't his fault. Brown missed a dunk, and so they dunked it at the other end. But the last thing is the ability to score when the opportunity presents itself. And he can not only score when it presents itself, but he can create an opportunity. And with his size and athleticism, I think that in time, you know, he'll play at the highest level. And I told him that when I recruited him out of high school. And I think we've got a couple of guys that have that ability down the road to do that. So we'll see.
Landry in the NCAA tournament is such the overwhelming, you know, top. How important is winning at least a share of the regular season?
Like I said earlier, we're just, you know, controlling our end of it. We have obviously no say in selection committee and, you know, what seeding or if we even get a seed or this and that, but just trying to put the best product out on the floor. You know, obviously for national television today, a lot of people got to see that and hopefully, you know, like what they saw.
Has that balance between scoring and running the team, has that been any kind of challenge for you?
I would say maybe at first, that first game, just because I was starting to really get, you know, kind of settled in there at the 2. And then that first game kind of was more of a learning experience, you know, finding my times to score, pick and choosing moments to score and when to get others involved and this and that. So, but now I feel really comfortable, have a lot of confidence in my teammates, and they have confidence in me too.
Greg, if there's anybody out there who thinks you aren't an NCAA tournament team, do you have any message for them?
They probably missed the game. I mean, I think if you watch us, it's pretty evident that we're a very good team, and we got a lot of weapons, and we just keep getting better. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know exactly what they talk about, but one of the things they talk about is the last 10 games, and we have no bad losses. I mean, we lost. Oklahoma State was on fire the day we played them, and they could have beaten anybody that day, and they beat us. It was our only home loss. We lose to Louisville. We're down 4 with a ball in the air the last couple of minutes, and it in and out. And Michigan State, we have a ball in the air to win the game. And then we lost at Illinois State. So nothing to be ashamed of there. We keep getting better. I just hope that I think they're smart enough. I really do. It's been that way, Jim, for every year that I've gotten an at-large bid, and we may not need an at-large, but every year we've gotten an at-large, there's always that doubt, and then they find a way to put us in, and then we win 2 or 3 games.
No fouls for Shaq. When's the last time you were really stressed out about his fouls?
Yeah, I think he's just maturing in that regard, Paul, and it's really nice to see because, I mean, he's a load down there. I don't know how tall he really is, but he's pretty wide, and he spreads out, and he gets the ball low, and he's got a wonderful touch. He's explosive when he needs to be, and boy, he was a target for us against that zone. They played zone most of the night, and we were able to throw it down there to him, and which is what you got to do, attack inside out against the zone. Guys, thank you so much. I've got a game to watch.
All the bus ride home.
That's right. Make sure we have CBS Sports Channel